I did this Vogue shoot way back that was never posted, bro. That was like year one, Jello Aldana into the game of freelancing. That shit was so ass. As in, I tried scoring the music pa, but it came out so bad. Can't believe I sent that to Vogue. That shit was so ass, bro. As in, I'm pangit. Like, I did not want to show my face back at AGC. But now, like, it's a whole different story. They keep getting me for Vogue Mega V-Man.
Bro. Okay, anyways. What up? Oh shit. What's a good spot? Is this a good spot? Or I'll just hold it. Nah, that's not it. Hold up. Maybe on top of it. Nope. Damn. Oh, maybe here. Sick. That look cool? Damn. Okay. Everyone, I'm Johan Aldana. I'm a filmmaker, director, videographer, editor, just overall huge video guy. Started off this whole thing during the pandemic because I had nothing else to do besides studying and pursuing a bachelor's degree. Started off with graphic design. I got bored and moved on to animating on After Effects. Then I was like, damn, this is low-key hard. In the back of my mind, I was like, I've really wanted to direct music videos. I just didn't know how to get there, how to get to that level. Like, I looked up to people like Cole Bennett and some people I saw on Instagram, particularly like my mentor, Mika Reyes. There was this like era during the pandemic wherein he just posted like visuals with like cool ass music, and I was like, damn, I want to do that. I hit him up on Instagram asking if I could assist him or like shadow him as he shot some of his work. Luckily enough, this doesn't normally happen. I've tried DMing a lot of people, but luckily enough, Miko was able to get back to me and offered me a spot on one of his shoots. That was like the beginning of our friendship, and eventually I started learning so much from him. He brought me along to all of his shoots. Didn't really know what shutter speed, aperture, ISO was until he taught me like hands-on. Didn't really have the attention span to listen to some YouTube tutorials, but I'm more of like a hands-on learner. Yeah, I just really love how music videos look. Eventually it evolved in commercial filmmaking. What I see on Instagram or on YouTube or on Vimeo, like those out of the box advertisements, like those ads that really like just not hard sell a product, but like think outside the box, like more conceptual and stuff like that. I started off with like small scale productions first because I didn't really know how to get into the commercial space. Most of my videography work early on mainly came from my connections. Started off with Miko. That was my first ever video world connection. I was just lucky enough that he gave me a shot. It sort of branched out from there. I was able to meet a lot of different people through work and through him, and like friend of a friend type thing. And eventually it led me to land this project right here, which I would say is my biggest project so far as a director. I think if you're starting out, just create by any means necessary. I think that was the most played out advice I've ever I hear every time I go on YouTube or like inspirational creative interviews and stuff like that. Just create by any means necessary, I think, just to get like the juices flowing, and eventually you'll find your own style. And I didn't even find my own style in graphic design, like image making, because I don't think that's the path that I wanted to stick to, but I think it's good practice. I think it translated to some of my videos now. I think I don't really regret going into this phase. What I love most is just making moving things, like moving pictures. I think everything, as cliche as it sounds, it's part of the process. Like from graphic design to animations, it can bleed into like each other as you eventually grow. So what does this project mean to me? I feel like this is a huge step forward to what I want to do in life. I've always wanted to direct projects of this scale, as well as like meet different creatives. I think just being around creatives who are better than you is such like pleasure, an honor to be. Shout out to Kevin Mayuga. I just like shot questions at him teaching me lingo of directing basically gave me a crash course on commercial directing. And I'm so grateful for that session. If I didn't have that, I probably would have looked way more inexperienced. I mean, I looked a little experienced during the shoot, but I think I was able to manage it well. Well, because I had like a great team behind me to help me out as well. Derek Kevin, shout out to you. He taught me everything I know. I think the best piece of advice that I got from that talk was, as a director, just be decisive. I think that's the most important thing you have to be as a director. Even if you don't know if it's right or the wrong move, just be decisive and then just own up to it if it's wrong and just swag it out if it's right. He didn't say swag it out. Essentially, he just said just be decisive as a director. Okay, any people I want to thank? I want to thank my mom and dad. I want to thank my sister. I want to thank my whole family. I want to thank Meek. I want to thank all my friends at Metropole. Shout out Metropole. I want to thank Derek Kevin, of course. I want to thank all the crew members. You guys are a lot. I just want to thank the people who helped me out the most. I just want to thank Tin, my producer, Cyril, Mama Zai, the best EP in the world, who guided me through my first commercial project. Shout out Mama Zai. Thank you so much for your patience. Shout out Tin for your patience as well. Shout out Anton from Post House. Shout out my online editors at Central. Thank you so much for being patient with all the revisions from me, the client. Shout out to the amazing people at Prodigious Films. Thank you, Derek Relin, also, Derek Choice. Just really want to thank everyone in my crew, who is basically Derek Kevin's team as well. Shout out Jones of ACM. Shout out LA of ACM. Thank you guys for giving me this opportunity to direct this. I never expected to be here like a few months ago, so this was a huge shot for me. So thank you guys. But yeah, there's so many people that sort of like raised me up to be at this position in my career right now. So thank you guys so much. Shout out to you, Johan, for shooting BTS. Shout out you, bro. Sorry, I'm awkward in front of the camera because usually I'm behind it. Boot. Damn. Your tiny hands. Look at my shirt, guys. Look at my shirt. Quote of the day. Quote of the day.